everybody, IzzyCraze365 here, and welcome back once again to unlocking the variants for Sentinels of the Multiverse. Today we are going to be doing the last of the odd allies featured here. We are going to be going for La Comodora, and her variant is, oh, come on, there we go. And her variant is Curse of the Black Spot. If you know anything about Pirates lore from a bunch of books, I believe the first one was Treasure Island. The Black Spot is a pirate's death mark. So this is La Comodora as, you know, her old woman form, but it's her as a younger pirate gaining the Black Spot and realizing she is going to die at some point. Now, story-wise, La Comodora does a lot of stuff. She's the reason Haka is the way he is, and she went to the edge of the universe. Actually, we can just read this. We know that she has sailed to the end of time and seen the lack of the future there beyond Oblivion. So now she has come back and is trying to, you know, find a way to stop that. And using her knowledge of all different timelines and her vast array of technology, she is, you know, bringing her ship to bear and all of the skills and knowledge she knows and throwing the full force at Oblivion. That said, because of the curse, she knows she is going to die. So, our game's acting a little slow today. So, what do we have to do as a La Comodora to unlock the Curse of the Black Spot? So first off, we need to win a game in Time Cataclysm with La Comodora on the team. That just makes sense. La Comodora is a time traveler, hence we would be in Time Cataclysm. Now, each of her unique equipment cards needs to be played, and you'll notice that she has a lot of equipment. None of it is limited, with the exception of her helm. But the rest of it can be played as much as we want. And you'll also notice that all of her equipment, let's see, we've got brig, we've got cannons, it's an ongoing, the helm. These are the future tech deck guns, so it's on the ship. Another ongoing. The figurehead at the front of the ship. The rudder in the time stream. She's wielding the rudder, and this is her messing with Haka to make the two of them immortal, so that they will always survive and get stronger because they're absorbing the Hakas of other timelines, which I thought was kind of cool. A little ridiculous, but ultimately kind of cool. Let's see. Also, we've got we'll get back to Run Aground in a separate ship shape. Another one-shot. Temporal rigging. Rigging is what sailors would use to hold themselves onto the ship. And timeless treasure, because pirates need their treasure. So outside of the treasure, the timeless treasure, the rest of this stuff is parts of her ship, which makes sense. She's a time traveler, and the thing that has been with her since the very beginning, if you look at La Comodora's bio, is her ship. That's how she's gotten everywhere. So I think that that's kind of cool. You need to actually play all parts of the ship. Anyway, getting back to it. So, La Comodora in Time Cataclysm. Each of La Comodora's unique equipment cards must be in play at one time. After that, each of her unique equipment cards must be in the trash at once. La Comodora must deal the final blow with dealing at least 10 damage using Run Aground. So, first things first, what does that break down to? It means we, at some point, need to play every part of the ship. And then, at some point in the game, all parts of the ship need to end up in her trash. Now, this isn't very complicated because the first part of every single one of her equipment cards is, at the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. So they're all going to end up in the trash because they all have that contingent. I don't think there's a single one that doesn't. At the end of your turn, you mean... Oh, I take that back. The helm doesn't have that disadvantage. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. Start of your turn, discard a card or destroy this card. Start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. Blah, 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 blah. Start of your turn, discard a card or destroy this card. Start of your turn. So yeah, they all have that with the exception of the helm. So that's the only... And the helm is a great thing just to have in play. And it's also a great draw engine, which is what we're going to be using it for. And then you deal the final blow with Run Aground using at least 10 damage. So Run Aground is this, and you'll notice she's literally sailing her ship into Oblivion. and it's shuffle any number of equipment cards from your trash into your deck. She deals one target X irreducible energy damage, where X is the number of cards shuffled into your deck this way plus 1. So, if we get a quick tally, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equipment cards, and I've already written them all down. So that means there has to be at least one copy of all of them in the trash, which is one of the prerequisites for unlocking Curse of the Black Spot. And then we need one more equipment, which, considering how much she discards, that should not be an issue in the slightest. And then we just need to play Run Aground once we, have the villain at a low enough HP. Again, shouldn't be too complicated. Overall, the hardest thing is just getting all the cards she needs into hand and getting the villain to a point where it will die almost instantaneously. So we need a very exclusive team for this kind of thing. So, first things first, how are we going to do this? The best thing for La Comodora's build, because she has to discard cards and she wants to play them all, we either want free plays or free draws, just to get cards in hand. Now, the reason why we don't want to put things directly into play from the deck, using Omnitron X, for example, who would be another great option for destroying all the equipments at once, is if we hit one of her one-shots or her ongoings. Her ongoings are all limited. I'm pretty sure they're all limited. Limited. Yeah, all of her one-shots are limited because they're really powerful. But her one-shots are either hit or miss. They either help you do a lot or they don't do anything. So we're not going to put things directly into play. We want things that, especially things that, shuffle cards back into the graveyard. We don't want that. So we want free plays. We don't want directly into play from top or bottom of the deck. We just want draw. So how are we going to do this? Well, let's take a look at the setup for the game. We don't want that. Alright, anyway, new game. So let's see, we need, it can be any enemy, so as per usual, since we have simplicity, we have Ambuscade, because he's easy, as we all know. Heroes, we need La Comodora, and that would be your last thing. Completionist guys would be a cool thing to do, and it needs to be in Time Cataclysm. Alright, so right now, these are your lock-ins. You need to have this, no matter what. This is part of the unlock condition. The rest of this is freely customizable, and you may do whatever you will with it. This is my recommended easy mode build. So we're going to play Ambuscade, because again, Ambuscade is the simplest villain to beat, assuming you're not playing Luminary, because Luminary will trigger his devices up the wazoo. So what we want to do is we want plays. Now, Time Cataclysm has got some really nasty environment cards. So we have him, we're going to use him, we're going to have Freedom 5 Legacy, and he's going to go second to last. La Comodora is definitely going to be the last person on our team. We need draw power, so as per usual, first person up is going to be Team Leader Tachyon. Next up, we want more draw, specifically from La Comodora, so we have Lifeline. Draw a card, one player may draw a card. Base power, it's a direct thing, and he can also generate a lot of card draw. He's also an alternate way to deal with the environment, which is great to have. And lastly, we need a little bit more draw power. Now, the character I was a little hesitant about thinking about at first, but I really like how this is going to synergize, is the Wraith. So, if we use Freedom 5 Wraith, draw a card until the end of your next turn. Whenever you draw a card, you may discard a card. If you do, another player draws a card. With the team we currently have, with all this draw power, we are going to be drawing cards as Wraith, discarding cards as Wraith, and then constantly making La Comodora draw. So we will definitely get to where we need to be. And just because first turn, the Wraith will be going first. Now, how I normally like to spread this out is we have the multi-hit people go first to whittle things down, and then we have the big hitters at the end. So, Legacy's not the heaviest hitter, but he's mostly there for support, and we want to get as much draw on La Comodora before we force her to play a card. Alright, that being said, we're going to jump right into this fight. And base powers are really what we want right now. So we're going to see Ambuscade's probably going to get yeah. So, I hate Sonic Mines so much. Automated turret, whatever. Reactive plating. Armed and dangerous, whatever. It's probably going to get a trap. Oh, another device. And a trap, whatever. Who has the highest HP? Lifeline. Who has the most in play? Legacy. Okay. Does the Wraith have a hypersonic assault? She does not. She does have pushing the limits, though, which is good. Okay. Okay, since we don't need any of this stuff yet, we are going to drop a combat stance, which is just a good first turn. Grappling hook. She drew a Suture Self. We are going to discard Suture Self. The Comodora now draws a card. Ship Shape. Beautiful card. Beautiful. Alright. Team Leader Tachyon. Well. We're going to drop a Pushing the Limits, Research Grant, and everybody draws a card. Utility Belt, great card. We're going to... Grappling Hook, destroy an ongoing or... Oh, we've got all of these really good things. We're going to get rid of Suture Self again. The Comodora draws. Another ongoing. I'm not going to say no to ongoings. Calculated action. Motivational turn. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, the helm. Even better. Fantastic. Alright. Ooh. First time you would draw a card, each turn you may instead use a power. Yeah. This is all build. No, we're just going to use that power. La Comodora. And Run Aground. We have the combo pieces. We just need to get all the equipment now. Okay, I could be funny and actually bolster allies to get everybody to draw even more cards. Let's see. What do we have here? We've got 1 equipment, 2 equipment, 3 equipment. 4 equipments already. We don't have the ring yet, so we're just going to bolster. Stun Bolt is a good card. Stun Bolt is a really good card. I don't think we're going to need smoke bombs in this fight. Cannon Portal. Tachyon. Yes, I will use a power now. And Lifeline's power is going to be he draws the card, and La Comodora draws the other card. And whatever. And she gets Weigh Anchor. Beautiful. When player may play a card, La Comodora. Let's see what we got. At the start of your turn, destroy one of your ongoing or equipment cards. At the end of your turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck. Okay, cool. The first time you discard a card, each turn you may draw a card. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, put one of your equipment or ongoing cards in play. I don't understand why that is useful yet. Ship Shape is a good card to have. What we're going to be playing, though, is... I think the Helm? The Helm doesn't do it. Does anything do... Yeah, none of our stuff really, like, super utilizes it, so we're just going to drop the Helm. Let's draw first. Why did she draw 2 cards? Huh. think we want to get the ongoings up first. The first time you discard a card each turn. Yeah, now we're going to drop, what is her base power? Oh, play a card. I will play Ship Shape. Select a card from that hero's trash. Who's got a trash right now? You've got a trash. What's in your trash? Suit yourself. Nothing. Nothing. Select. Now we're moving the bottom card of my deck. I didn't even see what it was. Typhoon. At the end of the environment turn, each player must put one card from their hand on top of their deck. At the start of the environment turn, no other anomaly cards are in play. Destroy this card. Okay, well, that's just going to go away. Okay, so put a card on top of your deck, Wraith. Razor Ordnance. This sets me back a little bit, but it doesn't actually do anything. Just put a Run Aground on there. So I'm going to stun bolt the Sonic Mine with a... Oh, no, wow, that was... Okay, yeah, we really need to get these things. Does Tachyon have anything to... Nope, she has nothing useful for us. She deals each target. She's... Yeah, wow, that's just so bad. I need to get rid of that Sonic Mine first and foremost. So as much as I would love... Never mind, that was just a bad decision. Use a power. So I'm just going to back that up to play a card. Utility Belt is just more important. Grappling Hook is going to go away. The Comodora draws cards. We got the Run Aground back. Okay, we need to keep that. I'm going to skip that one. She had double the effects that turn. No. But we are going to drop both of these. Can I justify doing all this damage? Actually, yeah, I can. Because then Legacy... Yeah, Legacy's going to have to punch. Okay, the Comodora is getting plenty of stuff. I'll do some self-image on him. Play 2 cards. Ley line shift. Okay, what's the most important thing here? Ooh, the legacy ring, hands down. Take time is useless, that's terrible. I believe micro-targeting computer is the correct answer here. And more timeless treasure, which is awesome. Motivational charge, please and thank you. First things first. He's not going to hit for any damage. But we need the health. We need the health badly. And now let's see. We're going to have one player play a card, the Comodora. Inspiring presence. Okay, we are going to start getting threatening now. Well, let's see what Way Anchor gets us. Good card. Okay, now I'm going to Way Anchor. Start your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. Darn, the Briggs would have been really good. Well, that is actually both copies of my Briggs. Telephone is destroyed. Oppressive Smog. Reduce all HP recovery by 2 at the start of the environment turn. Player may... What now? A player may discard 1 card to destroy this. Sure. So Brig Teleporter has now been put out. Ah, okay. Rig Trap Mine. This isn't that bad. Okay. So now we're going to drop this. Actually, I take that back. Well, we do want throwing knives. That's the thing. Inventory barrage. Awesome card. We're getting rid of it. La Comodora. Alright, what's dealing everybody down? At the end of the turn, Ambuscade deals the hero with the most cards in play 2 projectile damage. This card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. Yeah, we're getting rid of Inventory Barrage. La Comodora, draw it away. Draw away. I don't think we're going to need throat yet. Oh, the figurehead. Going to drop the last push-ins limits. Oh, whoops. I didn't need to do that. This is not the most effective use of this card, but I do need to whittle everything down a bit. Mega Computer can get discarded. Next evolution from Legacy. Legacy is going to be doing work now. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Lifeline deals 1 target 3 fire damage and 3 energy damage. Whenever a non-hero target is destroyed during your turn, either draw a card or Lifeline regains 2 HP. Don't have that yet. Okay, we're going to play Enclave Tech. Oh, that's beautiful. The Comodora. Way Anchor! I love it. And Cosmic Immolation. He needs the HP. Alright, Legacy. Do what you were built to do. We're gonna punch this turret. No, not that one. This one. We've stabilized, folks. One player may play a card. La Comodora's got some good stuff now. Maria Helena's Plot. Bolster allies. Good card. As good as this card is, because it destroys stuff, and the one-shot ability, I'm... She's only got 6 cards left in her deck. So yeah, this is irreducible damage too, which is what I love. Move an equipment card from your trash to your hand. Move the bottom card of your deck to your hand. Brig Teleporter. At the start of your turn, you may deal one target 1 irreducible energy damage. Then, if that target is 5 or fewer HP... Yeah, and suddenly he's trivialized. She has her deck in her hand. Like, I could just have all of her... At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck. At the start of the environment turn, each player may draw a card. This is gonna suck. Okay, yeah, we need to get rid of the main computer room. Like, sorry, that just needs to go away. Alright, we don't need any more card draw, so, yeah, no, we don't need that. No. I do need to get rid of that card. So, first things first, we'll drop that. Sonic Vortex. Hyper... Oh, good card. Nimble Strikes. We will get rid of the Nimble Strikes. I mean, on one hand, it draws me a card, but on the other hand, I can't have Ambuscade playing all that extra crap. Smoke Bombs, those are going out next turn now. Yeah. Alright, the person who needs to actually start gaining cards back is Wraith. He doesn't deal damage yet, that's the problem. There we go, Enclave Tech. That's a good card to have right now. No Fortitude. I'm a little shocked. Oh. Everybody needs more stuff. I think the way anchors are just going to be... First time you discard a card each turn, you may draw a card. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card if you do. Shuffle one card from a trash into its deck. Put the top card of that deck into play. You may draw a card or play a card. Well, there's no point in playing those, even though those are really useful. Oh, I also have been keeping track. I've also played the Helm. And the Future Tech Gun. Oh, and Timeless Treasure. So what I need to play now... First player to draw a card. Wraith. Hands down the Wraith. Tachyon, because she needs them. Lifeline. Yes. Yes, the axe. So suddenly 3 people drawing cards becomes 4. Tachyon. Okay, that's whatever. That doesn't affect us in the slightest. So again, folks, what we're trying to do... Oh, he's vanishing. Whatever. That's not going to last long at all. That's going down this turn, most likely. So what we have to do here again, folks, is 4 energy damage to the Wraith. What we're trying to do here is unlock the Comodora of the Black... Curse of the Black Spot. So, things that we need to do... What do we need? Smoke bombs is actually the best decision we can make right now. And as far as damage goes... What does Tachyon have in hand? Fleet of Furt, which is everything, and... Yeah, I guess we're playing a Sonic Vortex. So we can afford to clandestine funding. We don't need another one of these, which means the Comodora can draw more cards. So what we have to do is, in Time Cataclysm with the Comodora, we have to play one of her unique equipments, which is the parts of her ship, and then we have to end, and then they have to be in play at some point. They all then have to be in the trash at the exact same time. Then we have to play Run Aground, and deal at least 10 damage with it, which converts equipment cards from her deck into damage. Let's see. We're going to discard this one. This might actually be a problem now because the Comodora is almost out of cards, so... Comodora. There's just so much draw right now. Tumbleweed. More Razor Ordnance. I think we're gonna skip. Fleet of Foot, always good. Enclave Tech, nice. Okay, yeah, the card I want is this one. Yes, I would like to use a power now. Okay. Gonna throw Leggy from the front down. It doesn't matter that he's not dealing damage. He is still... Alright, at this point we just need to drop all of the Commodore's equipments. So, cannon portals are a good choice at this point. Let's see, what am I going to play now? I have two Brig teleporters, which aren't doing anything for me right now. Oh, geez, I just realized what I can do. Actually, let's go back to the beginning of my turn. Back it up. The Comodora. Start of turn effects. You discard a card. Cannon portal. I'm just going to drop all of her equipment. Let's see. So stuff I have out. I have cannon portal. I have temporal rigging. I need rudders in the time stream and the figurehead. Rudder in the time stream. At the start of your turn, either discard a card or destroy this card. Do I have a card that lets me... Shuffle one card from your trash into its deck. Put the top card of the deck into play. You may draw a card or play a card. I think the correct answer is just drop temporal rigging. Did Legacy discard anything we need? Nope. So I think the best card for us to grab is Tachyon's Fleet of Foot, because that's free plays. The first player to draw a card. Legacy. Legacy needs it. Oh my gosh, so many Surge of Strengths! Oh, Prop 2 Invention. That's a good card. Wraith can discard a card. We're going to skip that. Actually, she does not need another utility though. Oh, and I guess Legacy. Fortitude, finally! Select a player to use a power. I believe the answer here is... Tachyon. Okay, so now I can't use Tachyon's team leader anymore. The end of the environment to play the top. Oh, that's actually funny. Oh, God. Oh, this is annoying. Like, really annoying. Okay, it doesn't matter what I get at this point. What is the... Throwing knives. Now I may play a card. What else is in this deck? Yeah, I'm gonna hedge my bet and just drop a mega computer just in case. Yeah. Traps. How much do traps do? Traps are all energy damage. Skip. Each player may draw a card. That's important. Oh, this is a bug. Okay, never mind. We don't want to do that. What are we going to have Tachyon do? We're going to have her play this. And then not play anything. She will research Grant. Goodbye, Sucker Punch. Legacy's going to drop that fortitude. One player may play a card. La Comodora. La Comodora, yep, is going to play Weigh Anchor. I do believe she has everything out. Let's take a look. We have Brig Teleporters. We have Cannon Portals. We have the Concorde Helm. We have the Future Tech Guns. We have the Figurehead. We have the Rudder. In the time stream. We have the temporal rigging. Yep, and we have timeless treasure. Alright, so now it's time to let everything die. It's all indestructible anyway because of fixed point. I love it. We get Weigh Anchor in hand. Oh, we're going to drop the other rudder in the time stream. Lifeline. Nope, end of the turn. Stop dealing damage. Tachyon will make everybody draw. Okay. How many burst cards? 9. We're gonna hit Ambuscade. I'm afraid of killing him now. Alright, let's see. What do we got with you? Legacy. Alright, so again, folks, what we're trying to do here we're just going to lock him down so he can't do anything. Villain cards cannot be played. I like the sound of that. So right now, all of my equipment is out. So, as a rule, win a game with Time Cataclysm with La Comodora on the team. Each of La Comodora's unique equipment cards must be in play at one time. I don't think that means all at once, but I'm doing it that way because it's hilarious. After that, each of her unique equipment cards must be in her trash at once. La Comodora must deal the final blow with at least 10 damage using Run Aground. Oh crap, I just realized this is what's going to screw me up here. I don't have a way to destroy the helm. First you must discard. Ah, chronological sweet spot. Perfect. That'll help me get rid of the helm. One player may play a card. La Comodora, chronological sweet spot. Also, I just love the fact that you can weigh anchor to get everything. First time you discard a card each turn, you may draw a card. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, put one of your equipment or ongoing cards. I'm just going to skip that one. Okay, I am going to skip that. It gets destroyed. Oh, shit. Lifeline. Did Lifeline have a ongoing destruction? Okay, we need to back this up a little bit because I screwed up. I'm gonna back this up to Lifeline's play a card. First off, let's check out what ongoing she has. Ship Shape. Whenever one of your equipment cards is destroyed, either... Okay, so you know, we're literally just going to destroy all of her ongoings. One. Destroy two. So Legacy is going to use Takedown, just in case we screw this up somehow. Now he is going to Punch. And lastly, one player may play a card. La Comodora is going to play. Start your turn to destroy one of your ongoing or equipment cards. Play. this should be it, folks. We have all of her equipment out. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now we're just going to weigh anchor, and this should, or run aground. $15. And that, folks, is La Comodora, Curse of the Black Spot, and she deals 1 target, 2 energy damage, and discard the top card of a deck. Which, honestly, pretty nice, all things considered. So there she is, folks. Curse of the Black Spot. This is the last of the odd ally variants that we had to unlock. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about how to do anything, please let me know. If you want to know why I picked this strategy, again, I was just drawing cards. That way I could get everything out all at once and then do it. Took a little bit of time, but as you can see, the steps were very easy. And even though Ambuscade got off to a flying start, as far as damage goes, easily able to stabilize, you know, later on. And again, simply, you got to just win a game in Time Cataclysm with La Comodora on the team. Each of her unique equipment cards must be in play at one time. That does not mean all at once like I did, but again, if you mill out your deck, you can weigh anchor and just get everything out all at once, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then after that, they all must be in the graveyard at once, which if they're all out at once, you just do what I did. You drop them all into the grave at once, and then you weigh anchor to finish the game. Or, I'm sorry, not weigh anchor. You run aground to end the game. So, hope you enjoyed this video, folks. And again, I'm IzzyCraze365, and I will catch you all next time. Take it easy, folks.